9:52, the officer involved called out that a car had hit about 7 to 8 pedestrians. This happened at 9:52. He called on the radio into the dispatch center. Again, just a few seconds later at 9:52, the officer called out to a call that indicated officer in trouble, that there was a man with a knife. At 9:53, that same officer called out that there were shots fired and that he had one person down. And that is when the officer engaged the suspect. And so the suspect drove his vehicle into a group of pedestrians. There were some injuries that resulted from that. The suspect then got out of the vehicle with a knife and began cutting individuals in the area. And the officer engaged the suspect and fired shots and used deadly force to stop the threat. Would like to share with you today the officer's name, who we all owe a debt of gratitude to. He did a fabulous job today. He is a 28-year-old officer named Alan Harujko. He has been with OSU PD since January of 2015, so not quite 2 years. And the suspect's name, we can confirm that the suspect was an OSU student named Abdul Razak Ali Artan. We do not have any information at the moment on motive. The investigation is ongoing.
You know, we all know when things like this happens that there's a tendency sometimes for people to put people together and create other kinds of theories. We don't know anything that would link this to any community. We certainly don't have any evidence that would say that's the case. And what we want to do is really unify together, support each other, do our best to support those who were injured in their recovery, and then allow the investigation to take place and not jump to conclusions or things that could, in fact, create a bad situation where one doesn't exist.
Think about what this incident, what this tragedy could have meant. A man with a butcher knife and who knows what else. I don't know what else he may have. You know, think about driving a car into a bunch of people. Think if you were standing out there, what, you know, the terrible stuff you would see. And fortunately, from what I'm understanding from both doctors here, that they expect a full recovery. And at the end of the day, we will find out what happened. We may never totally find out why this person did what they did or why they snapped. We may never find out, but we're going to have a lot more information.